So y'all want to talk about some goddamn football game, some goddamn basketball game, or who's gay or who's not gay. Look like y'all would stop talking about this shit after Bruce Jenner. He didn't know if you're an ugly man, you're gonna be an ugly woman. That motherfucker must have no mirrors in his house. And they put him on all the magazines with them $1 million gowns on. Huh? I'm going to the zoo. And a motherfucking zoo, I can't make a pretty dressed like that. But what that motherfucker can't change, he said, hi, honey. What do you want, dude? He can't change his voice. Huh? That nigga ran up and down, say he a woman, but he got a fucking man's voice, man. The voice go along with the pussy, nigga. And then wife was like, oh, look how gorgeous she is. I don't know what fucking glasses you looking at. You know what I mean? You go home and let your lady look like that motherfucker. And when they go to the store to buy this shit, y'all follow. Where you go to get your women's drawers? Queen Victoria's Secret. Victoria's Secret. You know what I'm saying? You know why? It's a secret because Queen Victoria was a fucking man. So if you a man thinking like you the queen, you got to be wearing women's drawers. And you don't have to check nothing out. All you got to do is punch it up on the computer and look at that ugly motherfucker. Somewhere. And white folk, oh, they just think I'm the most brilliant motherfucker in the world. You know why? Because they ain't been around y'all. They around y'all, they know how brilliant niggas are. They think this is something special. Oh, Dick, we're so glad you came. I came for that $150,000 from a check you did. Then they pull you over and do what they do. And most of you motherfuckers fall for it. Before the meeting started, it's a group of us would like to talk to you. Mr. Gregory, what's the number one thing on your mind? That's the white woman that asked me that shit. I was in last night, I was in Philly. That motherfucker walked up to me look like Cheney. I said, excuse me, Mr. Gregory, you playing tonight? I said, yeah. I just bought a ticket. I want to see you. I said, you Dick Chance again? You want to see me? He said, you know I had to change your heart. So somewhere. So when this white folks ask you niggas something, y'all be so happy. Change your voice to 10 octaves trying to sound like you from Hall. I'll get to that ghetto shit. What's on my mind? I'm wondering what happened to albinos after high school. They just disappeared. They just leave. Every high school got albino. You don't see it no more. The motherfuckers ain't dead. Ain't no albino undertaker. No goddamn undertaker graveyard. Where do the fucking albinos go? After high school, nigga. Ain't none in jail. You ain't never heard one say that albino rape me. The motherfuckers be easy to catch. You don't have to get no height, no size. No motherfucking albino. Why do y'all feel obligated? You got to tell them white folks something. Huh? I just let the bitch now you go out and find an albino and me and you both can interrogate that motherfucker. Where do you all go? I've had the worst jobs and the best jobs. Ain't never seen an albino. You hear what I'm saying? Leave here tonight and see if you can find that fucking albino. You ever heard albino community crying because a cop and beat one of them motherfuckers to death and shot him in the back 40 times? Not no albino. I want to know where the fuck they go. exist. Don't we don't know where they go out of fucking house. You know they like music, they play music and shit. But who do they play to? So she heard enough of that shit. So she said, what's the second thing you gotta do? I said, I'm 83 years old. I've never seen a baby pigeon. Now this bitch gets smart. She said, oh, that's because you urban. Bitch, I'm urban all my life. I've seen baby crocodiles, I've seen baby gorillas, I've seen baby roaches. Tell me how come I ain't never seen a fucking baby pigeon? Huh? You see him sitting on that electric wire? Where did they fucking sit before there was electric wire? See how easy it is when you just take the high road. You like to go through all that, and when you get through this, they don't like your ass. See, the one thing I like about the president, I thought he was cool till he went to Africa. Because I tell my white friends, well, at least you motherfuckers should like the white part of it. His mama was white, nigga. Like that part. Huh? They don't like nothing about it.
No, they don't.
But he give them a pass. Motherfucker jump over the White House fence 12 times. And they don't shoot the motherfucker. They don't let the dogs loose. I'm reading in Chicago last year, Goldman Princess ate up a baby. Now them the motherfuckers you need at the White House. That motherfucker gonna come in here some new fucking plane that he made and land. Huh? And all that shit, huh? And y'all just look at it and... The door was unlocked. Did you hear that shit? I got a cousin, that motherfucker ain't never had no money. The rapiest mother, he got 12 locks on his fucking door. I said, where you got all these locks? He said, well, the nigga got robbed about 200 miles from here. You know that means he's paranoid. And one of the things cocaine do is make your ass paranoid. Huh? If you married to a nigga that's paranoid, that nigga think you fucking everybody in the block. Huh? You see, that's what that shit do. And you got to sit there and explain to this nigga, I'm not doing nothing. Well, you should be. Somewhere. And like I said, I love reading the Bible. Because the Bible break this shit down. What's his name? King David? That was God's man. God loved him. That motherfucker looked over the balcony and saw another man's wife and did that hard. And sent for that bitch. And knocked her up. And so she said, well, I don't know how to explain this to my husband. Tell him to David, because he's down going that north flank at the wall for you. He's fighting the wall for David. He fucking his wife and knocked her up. And David said, bring him back home. Brought him back home. And the cracker was so good, he didn't want no pussy while his men was down there dying. So he didn't fuck. Then he go back and she tell David, he didn't fuck me. So we can't blame it on him. He said, we'll take care of him. Kill the motherfucker. They killed him. David. In the Bible don't even apologize for that motherfucker. It's right there. And y'all read that shit and just be so fucking happy? Glad the motherfucker done wiggled his way out. King David. Huh? Somewhere. There's a real God? Huh? Really? You ought to be scared. When they found out, told me, my son told me, you got the worst form of cancer. You can have it. So I just hey, champ. That's what I call God, champ. I don't know if it's a woman or man. I don't know. Hey, champ. Somebody up there fucked up. I know I'm your man. Huh? And they tell me I got the worst form of cancer you can have. You know, God, I know you're busy. My grandmother, these niggas I'm around, believe you can do anything. I said, that's a whole universe. God got to take care. That's God. So here's what I'm going to say to God. I know y'all fucked up. But I also know you God. So there's a whole lot of niggas that deserve cancer, but I'm not one of them. If you want me to give you a list of niggas? If you want some of them motherfuckers close to the house? I'm not one of them. And then I turned and talked to cancer. You goddamn wimps, cancer? I ain't never paid your rent or your house note. Why are you scared of cancer? I said, you better get the fuck out of here. I don't know you. Huh? I don't know if I like you or not. I never met you. But this is my fucking body. I ain't never fucked with cancer. Don't fuck with me. You got white folks scared of you, and them motherfuckers got nuclear guns. But you ain't gonna fuck with cancer that ain't got nothing but a reputation. So I say, cancer, I'm gonna give you 3 fucking days and 72 hours and get the fuck out of here. And if you don't, I'm gonna roll on your ass. You know that? And the motherfucker heard me. A white doctor called me, Dr. Krishna. He said, I heard you on the Joe Madison show. You said you got the worst for that. He said, there's some water down in El Salvador. 5 days to wipe out anything in your body. How many of y'all know there's a doctor in Italy can cure any form of cancer you got with baking soda? How many of y'all know that? You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of shit out there. If me and you was in Europe tonight and I'm selling crack and you selling Vaseline, petroleum gel, your ass get more time than me. Did you know that shit? You know why? What's it called? Vaseline what? Ain't that gasoline? Y'all rubbing gasoline on your ass, putting it all in your fucking face, putting on little newborn babies and shit. That's a crime. You're a fucking criminal. They ain't wonder what's wrong with the goddamn job. You've been soaking them in gasoline since they 2 fucking days old. They need to come to bed with a match and light all that shit. See how it works? That's simple. Simple. Listen to my aunt, a little boy, talking to her sister. Daddy got some good hair. Can you motherfuckers be stupid enough to believe that God makes good hair and bad hair? Do you believe Sears and Roebuck made your fucking hair? So why are you ashamed of it? Huh? You get in trouble being ashamed of something God gave you. You know what I'm saying? If we had some white doctors tomorrow said after 30 years of research, we have found out that nappy hair cure cancer. The hottest selling thing in the country is be king quick. I can pay all that shit off. Even the albinos will come back with they got that elbow nappy twist, baby. See how easy it is? So women, all you black women ask me, can you help me lose some weight? I can help you put that shit on. Oh, brother, sure I help. The moments I do. I said, well, let me ask you a question. Have any of y'all ever seen a fat hoe? And follow them bitches around. When they eat, you eat. You've never seen a fat hoe or you never seen an old fat person. That shit lets you know you got to do something about this shit. How many of y'all know I used to be 370 fucking pounds? So I ain't got no sympathy for your ass. Y'all run around talking about these little black children, they smoking pot, they doing that. Let me tell you niggas something. Boy, you fucking niggas will die tomorrow Cause you hooked to salt and sugar, then will OD from a hard drug in 6 months. Are you fucking crazy? Huh? Did you hear me? You niggas sitting here with sugar diabetes, you can't take your shoes off because your ankles are swell up. Them motherfuckers hooked to crack, they walk barefooted, they ain't tie up their fucking tennis. You don't follow them motherfuckers around. How come your ankles don't swell, nigga? You're so fat, you fart, it won't even come out. You don't hear it. And got nerve enough to be mad at a little slender. Lady over there, slender. Niggas, you know when you check her out, them niggas be mad at her, man. How come she ain't fat like the rest of them? She must be a hoe. You want to see a slim black woman, white woman, go to the whole house. You don't have to participate, just watch them bitches when they come out. You want to see a fat motherfucker go to the Baptist church on Sunday morning and sit next to the fucking choir. And you know God got some, them bitches ankles be all over their fucking shoes, and they be stomping and jumping, and they press. I mean, just pumping that shit, baby. Pumping that shit. You seen them jump all over the church. A blind bitch just jump all and ain't get nothing. And then you won't question, is God real? I have 10 children, and a white boy embarrassed me. See, first, I ain't been smart all my life. I would try to read white papers and I see where the average white family has 2.5 children. I thought that motherfuckers was really doing that. These white folks ain't gonna have something. So I kept looking for that half, and holes kept coming up. And I had 10 children before I realized that's how white folk count. So white boy asked me, said, how many babies did you go to the hospital and see? Yours. Did you ever go to the hospital and see your wife and baby? I'm glad you said, I ain't never go to the hospital and see that shit. But the white boy embarrassed me. So I said, Lil, this baby, I want to be there when you have it. Sisters are so honest. Greg, you don't want to see this. Now, I get a motherfucking hat. What the fuck you mean I don't want to see it? It's mine. They make you go to birthing school. Did you know that? University of Chicago. You know that? What the fuck? I didn't have to go to birthing school to have this baby. I just got me some birthing. Now why I have to spend all this money and have insurance to go to birthing school? Well, I wouldn't. And to you young girls who ain't never had a baby, let me tell you something. All that shit you put on, the makeup, curl your hair, about 20 minutes before that baby come out, the real God knocks all that shit off. The curls, uncurl, the makeup, all that. And you look in the mirror, you ain't never seen nothing as pretty as you. That shit you talking about is glamour. Huh? Glamour gets old. Beauty never gets old. You hooked the fucking glamour. Huh? Yeah. And I'm sitting there looking at a transform right in front of me, and I said, well, I went out and had a little taste. And I said, man, I went to the wrong wall. What the fuck is this, huh? Bitch, I'm looking at it, I never had a wig on. Shit. So I go talk to the doctor, you know, the white boy gonna be honest, huh? He said, that's your wife. I said, man, I swear, I shouldn't even ask you. You cannot recognize real black women. You, white boy, yeah, that's not my wife. So she said, great, and I knew it was. She asked me, are you all right? I said, well, yeah, I'm all right. And then she grabbed my hand to baby's coming, man. Nobody told me that when that baby comes, that pussy open up in Kansas City. Scared the shit out of me. I jumped back because I'm thinking about that big black hole. Suck your ass. I ran out the fucking room. Grabbed 3 white boys. I didn't even like. I just didn't like them. I said, can y'all help me? You know what I'm saying? So the doctor asked me when I come back in the room. I said, you go with me? I swear to you. I went back in there. That pussy had tightened up tighter than the E key on the banjo. I know there's a God. So one day the preacher asked me, he said, Gregory, when you come to my church and explain to the congregation how you find God, you ought to not want to hear So all that crazy shit, man. I feel so bad. 10 babies. The universal God gave me the privilege to have. Didn't ask me what school did I go to, what neighborhood did you live in, didn't call me a nigger. Let me create 10 jobs, man. With no bullshit. And then one day I got to thinking. I prayed to God, said, God, you was good to me. 10 gods you let me create. You didn't talk slick to me. You didn't tell me that all the pussy I got. You just let me have it. And then I realized I ain't never owned a car. I didn't know the year, the make, the model, the down payment, the monthly notes, the insurance value. And when I look at myself in the mirror, so you motherfuckers look in the mirror and lie. You looking at yourself. Lying like a motherfucker. You looking at yourself. At least close your fucking eyes. I looked at myself. I didn't even ask God to forgive me. What's forgiveness when I put in more research and buying a fucking car and creating God's new life? I was just giving me some pussy, man. Just give me some pussy. I didn't know if you ask your wife for some pussy and she see her head and she don't feel like it, that you can't take it. I mean, you motherfucking just took the shit. That's why you women, all you black women, I don't know that much about all you black women ought to go to heaven. Because if we men turn into women, and you asked us for some pussy, we told you we were sick, and you won't take, we shoot your ass. Shoot you in your dick, shoot you in your nut. And then go to the cemetery and shoot your motherfucking ass in. Black women, what you have been through? Because we're not mad at women, I think crackers on time. Come on, it's my birthday, I forgot. I'm so fucked, I don't even know I'm supposed to my birthday. You did. You pick a big old apple pie, put the lights out, light candles, and nigga come in. God damn it, you pay the light bill? And when that nigga get through eating, you say, do you like it? Motherfucker say, I'm eating it right now. See, white folks don't know y'all go through that shit. Huh? But you should just stop it. Leave all that shit alone. Huh? The nigga gets sick, you mad at me, I'm finna get divorced. You gonna stay there and help that nigga get well. I wish I was a black woman, you motherfuckers treat me like that, and found out you got 6 weeks to live. I would take all this shit out the house. I turned the fucking oven on. I turned the gas on. And hope what I did will get your ass before what you done to yourself. Not only would I make it cold in there, I put ice on your motherfucking feet. Because you know black men and women when you're pitiful when they want to. It's the same nigga that when he get well, he gonna call you a sack of bitches. And how come you can't be like that? Get him while you got a chance, baby. Get him while you got a fucking chance. See, it's like white folks. See, white folks didn't know when they was fucking with us that one day they'd have homes where you can go. What they call them homes? Nursing homes. Nursing homes. Now imagine you an evil, no good, stinking fucking white man. You, nigga. Huh? Now, in your head, you just know niggas ought to fuck you up. But what you didn't know, one day your ass gonna get old, you'll be in a nursing home, and because you don't pay niggas in Mexican nothing, that's 90% of the hell. And every time you see one of them niggas turn the corner with that needle, your brain tell you this nigga's gonna get you. You're not like that. But can you imagine the last days of your life, you have to live in fear of something I don't even have on my mind? Huh? You white folks write books about anything, about a mosquito, fucking junk. You ain't never wrote a book about what you think that nigga gonna do to you. Nigga just be happy and thankful and shit, and you think the nigga trying to trick you. White folks, y'all go back to the neighborhood and tell white folks, don't give us no idea. We not like that. Ignorant, nigga, hating white folks know more than we know. After what? And this white boy let that black woman be a nanny, let that black woman take care of the children, let that white woman cook the food, because they don't feel that shit in me. You so busy thinking like a white boy, you think I'm the most hateful motherfucker on the planet. Huh? This is what this is about. Anything they tell you, anything they tell you. This is the white paper. Washington Post. Death from heroin since '02 has skyrocketed. They talking about white folks. White folks. The #1 drug state in America is Vermont. Ain't no niggas there. No niggas there at all. That's what this motherfucker named Sanders. He's a good man, but he can't help himself. He ain't been around no niggas. He ain't had no nigga pussy. He ain't had no nigga watermelon. He don't know what to say, because he ain't been around no niggas. He don't know what a fucking chitlin tastes like. And you niggas can't go up there and get on his staff and teach him. Huh? Niggerology you can't teach, you got to live it. Huh? This motherfucker ain't never seen a roach, man. That's where you should start out with a fucking roach. When they had that earthquake out here on the East Coast, you remember? Come on, it was 40 miles from Richmond, Virginia, huh? They call it the epicenter and all that bullshit. I don't know what the fuck you call it. My house was rocking this ass. You call it like the other day when that white boy killed that tiger or a lion, I don't give a fuck. Let me tell you something. If a motherfucker got 4 feet and striped, I don't give a fuck if he's a tiger or lion. You better run your way. Sit there and assume what this motherfucker was. Get out of there. And white folk were just crying. They're talking about, well, we want you to send him back to us when you find him. You ain't never asked to send them fucking cops back after they didn't kill me. Huh? You know what I'm saying? But this fucking time. Huh? This fucking time. What the? I used to be on the board of PETA. Huh? For the animals and shit. They built that $75 million headquarters in Norfolk, Virginia. I'm there for the dinner, and these motherfuckers eating steak. I said, what the fucking kind of animals do your life? Are you fucking crazy? You hear me? You white folks determined. We're not gonna hurt this. We're gonna eat the booty out this one. So I left. And found out what they wanted. That black circus. What's the name of it?
So
have you ever seen it? Yeah. All them motherfucking niggas be different. Ooh, them niggas be, them niggas be different. The white boy be doing that shit, and he got them guards behind the door with 27 high-powered rifles in case that motherfucker jump that white boy. The niggas don't have none of that. That motherfucker be moonwalking, and they think that old goddamn elephant trying to slide. All that shit. You understand? Oh, elephant trying to cook barbecue and all that shit. So they wanted me to go in March on the, what's the name of it?
Universal
Soul, right? Then I said, no. I'm born in 1932. I'm a march on something going to be fucking Ringling Brothers. So they said to me, he said, but you don't know. These black folks ain't treating them animals right. I said, what do you mean? He said, they just not treating them. Hey, let me tell your ass something. They ain't got but 8 fucking animals, and 6 of them motherfuckers is stuffed animals. You think that niggas can pay the money for a real elephant on a fucking train when they charge you by the weight? Fuck y'all. But they so fucked up, they got to like something. They don't like you, they don't like China, they don't like this, they don't like that. They love dogs. Michael Vick found that out the hard way. Michael Vick thought because he was just signed a $100 million contract, white folks loved him. They loved him. Hey, Michael, you the man. I told Michael's lawyer, I was a black brother. I said, you better be careful. Now they love him. Let me tell you motherfuckers something. I live around rich white folks. See, most of y'all ain't never saw a real white person. Just some poor-ass, ignorant fucking honkies. That's all you know. Huh? The neighbor across the pond from me was Steinway piano air. Up the hill was fucking Ocean Spring. Huh? You follow me? That little bag of fucking cranberries would roll up and top of my motherfucking house. Cook! Them motherfuckers be cooked, man! And I say, I know about real white folks. See, y'all so locked into these poor Indian white folks, y'all don't know what a real white person look like. Huh? Real white folks. I'm talking about them motherfuckers will pay a nanny to change the baby's diaper, but they will walk their own dog and pick up the dog shit. You know what I'm saying? You see them out there, pick up the dog shit. If somebody from another planet saw that shit, they would steal the dog.